Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J. Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Cameron Avenue, Suite B209. Give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
You're listening to Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. Tune in to The Flow, where we're bringing you the best in hip-hop, R&B, and talk. Hey, this is Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, where we bring you the best in hip-hop, R&B, pop, and talk. Tune in. Hey, thank you for tuning in. You are listening to Her Flow here on The Flow on Hot 702.5 FM. You guys, thank you. Listen, just when you guys thought it would, listen, you guys know it gets better and better and better and better. I am breaking ceilings and I'm kicking out walls and kicking out doors today, you guys. If you are not tuned in or you know somebody that's not tuned in, please make sure that you call somebody. Make sure that you are on watching the show because it is going to be iconic. Do you guys hear me? It's going to be iconic. Today, listen, we have an icon, and that's why I say iconic, because it is an icon. Listen, we have Philadelphia-based recording artist AYANNA on the show today. It couldn't get no better. You guys, it could not get any better. I am going to definitely let him introduce himself because guess what? I couldn't do a better introduction. I got to let him introduce himself. So where are you? I've been waiting.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh my God, I can hear you. Hi. Oh my God, I am so honored to have you here on the show with me. You just don't even know. Let me tell you something. And I thought you really wrote the song for me.
I did.
I'm not even kidding because guess what? I heard the song before I had an opportunity to even now meeting you. I didn't know. And I heard the song. I'll put it on. I do TikTok. I'm a content creator. But I'm also an artist myself. But I heard the song and I was like, I got to do a TikTok to this song. And I did that. And I just kept hearing it and hearing it. And here you are today. And I am honored. So how are you?
I'm feeling good. I'm great. I'm honored to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. You know what? We have I want to really get into the tea of the thing because we have so much to talk about. And you're breaking ceilings. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you so much.
Yes. With this song that you got. Now listen, let's start off with this. You have a runway. You were on the runway at one point, correct?
No, I've never been a model.
You've never been. Well, you might as well have been because I saw the show. I saw the video and I was like, I had to ask, were you a model at some point? Because when you stepped on the scene on that video, I was like, I got to ask this question. Do you have a clothing line? You have a clothing line.
I don't, but I should, right?
You
I should
should.
definitely
Okay.
record
Now
it.
that's another question. The reason I asked that is because when I saw the video, I saw the women that were on the video, and I said he has to have a clothing line. So I'm giving you ideas. You see that? I just put that in your ear, right?
Like that. You are
Okay. The
so
universe.
great. Just so,
The
so that was such good helpful information. Thank you so much.
Yes, the universe is bringing this to me that you should have these
Come
things. So,
on.
yeah, I'm coming. You put. Are you there with me? Are you there
I'm
with
here.
me?
I'm
Okay.
so here. I'm
You're
so
you're
here.
with you're agreeing with the universe with me, right?
I do. I do. We got to get on
Okay.
that. But I was, to be fair, I am styled by Who Can I Trust collection on Instagram.
Yes.
So if y'all want to
Yes.
know who styles me, it's Who Can I Trust collection on Instagram. Please look him up. His styling is, I'm the most uniquely styled person that I know. I don't dress like anyone else that I know because he listens to my music and he studies me, and he's so skilled. He puts my outfits together. He makes his clothes. So it's
Wow,
awesome.
wow, wow. But I can definitely see you doing that. I can definitely see
Thank
you
you
on the
so
runway. I can
much.
definitely see you with your own sportswear, your own model wear. I just see it coming.
Inshallah.
Yeah, I
Mm.
just see it coming. So listen, tell me a little
I'm
bit about
sorry. Is it okay
yourself.
if I drink water? I'm
Yes,
so sorry.
absolutely. I drink water too, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So what I want to do is I'm going to allow you to introduce yourself, and you can call me Flo. Just call me. I'm her Flo, but just call me Flo, okay?
Okay.
Tell me about your experience. How did you get into the music industry? I'm sure our audience wants to know.
Right. So you can call me Jan. And I have been doing music for many years. I've been doing this since like 2009, probably. And
Yeah,
so as a young kid, my mom and my grandparents, my entire family really were like, oh my God, it's something about you. And they really couldn't put their finger on it at first. But they just kept giving me instruments and pianos,
mm.
guitars, drums, and all sorts of things. They're like, can you play the harmonica like Stevie Wonder? Like, especially my grandpa. My grandpa was like, "You gonna be on the TV like little Timmy." I don't know. Little Timmy is somebody he saw, a little guy who couldn't see, and he was like, "You're gonna be on the TV like him." And I don't know who he was, but he was real convinced I was gonna be on a TV somewhere. He passed away, but the rest of my family continued really pushing me toward music because they saw that it was one of those things that couldn't go unnoticed. So I was like the
Right.
only kid in my school, both middle, high school, and all that. I even stopped college to go pursue music because I was just the only one doing it, and it was just a part of my. It's more than I've been doing music for more years of my life than I haven't. So
Wow, wow, wow. And you know what, too? I just want to mention that I, too, am part of the LGBTQIA plus community.
that's wonderful.
And it was definitely like when I found out that you were going to be on my show, oh my God, I was so excited because you are
Thank,
a boundary pushing artist, right? And
thank
and
you.
from and I yes, and I want to ask you this. Being a transgendered person in our community, do you find that you share struggles or have struggles that most artists wouldn't have had you not been in the community? And if so, what kind of struggles do you face on a day to day being a recording artist, as big as you are?
As big as I am as a trans person, it's unique. It's not
Yeah,
something that I anticipated on. It's like um hard to imagine being any other way. So I don't really know what to compare it to other people's experience. What I do know though is that for me there's a lot of compromises that I have to make with my music, my art, my gender, my humanity, with my
mm-hmm,
disability, a lot of
mm-hmm.
compromises to become successful. I have to make a lot of compromises. And I think the hardest part is being able to be my whole self outside of TikTok. TikTok is the only place, where I get to just not care what anybody thinks and just be
Absolutely,
who I want to be.
absolutely.
So I've made it a point to craft my world around that TikTok universe simply because in that world of TikTok, I'm not a transgender blind rapper man. I'm just Ayana.
Mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And
And
everyone likes
Ayana
Ayana's
is
music. So
amazing. Ayana is amazing. That's all you have to
thank you.
be, because you're amazing just being Ayana. And I love
Thank you
that.
so much.
I
Thank you.
really, oh, you're so welcome. I really thrive on authenticity because with me being in the community as well, I have chosen to be authentic because either you like me or you don't. Either you're my
That's right.
tribe or you're not. And people that are going to like you and they're going to love you, they're going to love you because you're you and what you have to bring to the table. But what I do see is you transforming our community and other communities
Oh
because
wow, thank you.
yeah, I do. I see that because with your song, and as I watched it over and over again and I listened to it on my way from LA today, probably
Okay.
about 5 or 6 times. But I do want to say,
Nice.
yeah, you're from Philadelphia,
I
right?
am.
Who saw you and said, "Hey, listen, we got to get this guy out here. We got to make sure that people hear him and know how great you are." Who saw you first, and how did you get out there?
Nobody. So not like it's complicated, right? Because
Okay.
most people saw an opportunity. They didn't see me. The
Mm,
first time I'd ever been seen was, I think, when I just started to become the person I was on social media. Like that was the first time people took notice. Like, what? Who are you? But prior to
mm-hmm.
that, they were just like, oh, because before I had a social media presence, I was just a kid who couldn't see doing music, and people still thought, oh my God, there's none of these like in the industry. We could use this as a gimmick. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not like they really saw me. What they did see, I can say, is they couldn't deny like you have presence,
Mm,
and we need that. And you're not only, they were like, it's great, this is going to make us so much money, because not only are you blind, you also are really good at this. Keep doing that, do that
mm-hmm.
some more, do the
Mm-hmm.
blind rapping thing, like, it was like a party trick.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but at one point I just started doing it, and then someone asked me, someone I grew up with was like, hey, you want to like do a song with me? And I was like, what
Mm-hmm.
if we just became a group? Because there's never been a transgender male group ever outside
Mm-hmm.
of the one that we created, which is pretty, monumental. People just don't recognize that we had a viral hit in 2023
Mm-hmm.
called Hotel, and that was the beginning of people noticing, oh shit, like, so not only do you like, make us laugh and be your authentic self, but you also do this thing, like you make music. And after that,
Mm-hmm.
it was just, that's what they started to know me for. Like, you're like, one of our people are telling me I'm their favorite rapper. Like I helped them get through cancer treatments when they didn't think they
Mm-hmm.
could. I didn't know all that
Mm-hmm.
was happening. uh had no idea.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And
yeah, my
so
experience is just unique.
yeah, and I is it the 41 Collective? Is that the group you're talking about? Is there another group that you have? Is it called 41 Collective? Is that what
41.
41? Uh-huh.
Yeah, the group 41.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Tell me about that.
So I I've met, I know Jen Carter is a good friend of mine. Shout out Jen Carter. She's one
Shout
of the
out.
thrillest people I know, the most authentic people I know. Also representing the community and not caring how people care about it, feel about it.
Right.
But yeah, I
Right.
know Jen. She's part of the 41 Collective, which is a group that includes Tata, Jen Carter, and Kyle Rich.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to you
So
guys.
I
Yes.
shout out KR, shout out Tata. I've had the pleasure of meeting Tata and Jen. Me and Kyle have yet to meet. Hopefully we will soon. Shout out to Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Jen and I became friends when she saw Strut and was like, that song is absolutely fire. And I was like, no way. And she was like, I want you to know that, like, even if even if for whatever reason you need anything, I want you to have my number. And no one does that. People
Mm-hmm.
don't give strangers their number. Jen is just a genuinely good
Absolutely.
person. That's not a
Absolutely.
thing people do. She was like, take this is my personal cell phone number. If you need anything, call me. And then the next thing I know, me and Zed and Jen were like, why don't we just do this together? Because Zed had reached out to me because the internet was begging him to be on
Mm-hmm.
Strut, begging him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
harassed Zeddy Will, and I thanked him so many times because they were not my fans. My followers are really insistent. If at any time something crazy, because if you watch my TikTok, if you go down that rabbit hole, it's a whole reality show basically, and they've been there the entire time. And if anything, they want the best for me. They go out there and get it for me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know what? I've been down that rabbit hole like Alice in Wonderland. I've already been down the TikTok rabbit hole seeing your videos. And one thing that, and because, I did my homework, but one thing that I do want to say is I love the fact that you're authentic. I love the fact that you are truly yourself, and you're an inspiration to me as well, and I'm sure to others, because your confidence just leads the way. And one thing that you talked about where I didn't want to lead on is the fact that of your disability, right? And I see that you do not allow your disability to make or break you. And so, if that's something that I want to talk about, because I want people to understand, just because you have a disability doesn't stop you from being powerful and being everything that you want to be. And so, I want to know what happened in that disability, and how do you respond when people try to put you in that box? Because it don't even seem like you have a box. Like, there's no box, right? People say, let's think outside the box. I'm going to tell you something, Ayanna. You don't have a box. I don't even see a box. I went down that TikTok rabbit hole and I was like, I like this guy. Like, he has no box, because I don't either. So I understand. And as far as giving a number, you and I are going to talk later, because I'm going to have you back on this show again. But tell me about that.
Much.
Absolutely.
Well, I have a visual impairment. It's not something that has a name. There hasn't been done enough research on it. So I don't know exactly what the name of it would be, but it just means that the rods and the cones, like, think of the eye like a camera, the rods and the cones that are responsible for color and detail and depth, all the things you need to see, they're malfunctioned because when the genes were like, when I was in like utero and the genes were doing all this preparing and stuff, they started like in the wrong, they started like arranging incorrectly, right? So like the genes were at the wrong position. It wasn't where one of the genes wasn't where it was supposed to be, which caused a condition that usually people don't usually live through, if because it's so rare for it to land in that position of the gene. So yeah, it just caused extremely, extremely, extremely unreliable and unpredictable vision. Some days it's clearer than others, but most of the time it's mostly blurry, like seeing under the ocean almost.
Yeah,
really
yeah,
dark.
yeah,
Really blurry.
yeah. But that's okay. What I will say, it hasn't stopped you at all, because I see you doing big things. And when we come back, I really want to talk about Strut. I want to talk about the song, because it has really, matter of fact, let's do this. We're going to play the song. And while we're playing the song, I'm going to be in the studio and I'm going to be strutting. I got on my red bottoms today.
I love it. Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be strutting in the studio. So we're going to play the song. You guys are listening to Hot 702.5 FM. And I am Her Flow, and you're listening to The Flow. We'll be right back.
Hi there.
Take one.
I'ma sit back with a blunt. You put my hand in the cuffs. Can't touch. Walk from the back to the front. Arch and look back at the butt. I want you to strut. Turn. I want you to strut. Yeah, I want you to strut. Walk from the back to the front. Arch and look back at the butt. I want you to strut.
Baby, I need you to strut. Walk like you don't give a fuck. Look at you, bad to the bone. You thick too? Yeah, that's a plus. Damn. Whole lot of junk in the trunk. Like, damn, can I get a touch? I won't tell nobody nothing, just trust. Look how she walk from the back to the front. From the pole, show bitches why you the one. You the red bottom heels, or you came here to stunt. Or you came with a mission, you getting it done. Yup. Oh, that's cool. That's what you're supposed to do. Girl, whenever you run into me, it's just one thing I need you to do.
I want you to strut. Turn. I want you to strut. I want you to strut. Yeah, I want you to. Booty says she wanna fuck, but she cannot leave till I nut. Fuck it, I'm calling her bluff. But then she says she like when it's rough. Whoa, could tell by the way that she strut. Bro, Bugattis is making her butt grow. 4 shots of Don off her waist. So come let me rip off your front toe. I want you to strut to the beat, then drop. Make sure that you lift up your feet. They got me and Yan on the beat at Zeddy. Okay, then it is a big 3. Fuck, I can't waste time with a pitch. I'm Jenny, I shoot like I'm Hello from D. And if she not my boost, don't might dribble that long as she know how to keep it low key. I want you to strut, 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 strut. Turn, I want you to strut, 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 strut. Yeah, I want you to.
OMG, that's what's up. Y'all should have seen me in the studio. I was in here strutting. AYANNA, you should have seen me in the studio. I should be in one of those videos because I was definitely strutting. I'm just letting you know. Yeah. It's my turn next. I'm coming. I'm going to be in one of those videos, okay?
Come on.
I'm actually a singer and artist. I've been on the strip for years and years and years, and so that's what I do. And so that's why I know good music, because I am too an artist. One day I'm gonna have to show you, okay? So I want to ask you a question. If you can you scoot over for me just a little bit to the left?
I'm so sorry.
No. I just wanted to see your whole face. There you go. Yeah. Okay. So I want to talk about what genre would you consider your music to be? And is it a club sound?
So like the nerd answer that I that I only want to have. So hip hop is a culture. Within it, you have its subcultures like rap, the rhythm and poetry. It's just still rap. It's all still rap. But like I know that kind of narrowing it down helps in today's music landscape. So I would say it's party music, feel good party music.
Yeah,
Fun.
yeah.
It's fun. It's feel good, and it doesn't make you feel bad about
Exactly.
yourself. So,
Yeah. And one thing for me, like when I first started, that was, I'm going to make you laugh, but the first thing I do in the morning, I listen to feel good music. And you won't know this, but I'm going to tell you right now, you would know this, but that's one of the songs that I listen to in the morning when I get up because I got to get my day started.
yeah.
And I definitely strut through my whole life because you know what, sometimes when you're feeling down and things are not going the way they should be going, I definitely give honor where honor's due. I definitely pray. I definitely give honor to the universe and what the universe has for me. I'm not a religious person, but I'm very spiritual. And so I believe in affirmations, and I believe in laws of attraction, and what's for me is for me. And I definitely believe what's for you is for you. And I really see you doing really, really big things, as I mentioned before. So I really want to talk about how did you get with Zaddy Will? How did that happen?
So Zed, like I was saying before, the internet begged him to be on the song. So one day he hit me on IG. He's like, send me the open. And I was like, no way, really? And he was like, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, so is it cool if Jen Carter gets on? Because like I want y'all both on it. He was like, yeah, like that's family. Let's all do it. And I was like, that's a great idea. So from then on, we just started linking up to, give the people a little, clips of the record, and until it came out, and then boom, it came out. And then next thing you know, the video was out. Everything was up from there.
Yeah. And another thing, you guys perform well together. I saw one of your TikToks where I think you guys were on the playground and you guys were strutting on the playground, and he was just bringing you here. I mean, it was just such a feel good. And I've also saw on TikTok how people are imitating the video. Yeah. Like they're creating these dances to the, yes, they are creating dances to the, you don't want to see my dance though, AYANNA. I created.
I'm sure it's great.
Yeah. You don't want to feel, because this is the thing. When it comes to me, people will tell you, like when it comes to me, I'm not a great dancer. So if people tell you they saw me on TikTok and they saw my dance to strut, it's going to be good, but it's definitely going to be authentic. So when they tell you how I'm going to let you, I'm just going to let people tell you, ask for the flow on her flow, the vibe, and they'll tell you how good I am on that video. But definitely, I want to ask you too. So this song, do you have more projects that you are currently working on at this time? And if so, what are they?
Well, inshallah, my goal is to put together an EP by, before the year is out, especially by the summertime. I need to have a body of work to give the people. Strut is, definitely, my lead single because it's huge.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to have a project done by the summertime, but I'm so like indecisive about what I want to put on my project. I make so many songs. I have so many songs. I could be
Mm-hmm.
in there for
Mm-hmm.
hours. So it's constantly weeding out process, trying to figure out, so I'm trying to make the best composition I can. So stay tuned for that. You'll definitely see a body of work before the year is out, inshallah.
I am going to be so excited, and you're coming on the show when you get done with it. Did you know
Course,
that?
of
Did they tell
course.
you? Okay, tell
They
me this.
didn't, they didn't tell me yet.
Well, I'm telling you right now. So
Perfect.
and also tell me this with this song Strut, because I know that there's a lot of runway models that are now using the song. I don't know if you know that or not, but
Oh
in doing
wow.
my research, there are a lot of people that are using your songs for runways, and there are a lot of people that are using your songs to
Beautiful.
create their own model of what they mean, what strut means to them. And I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
what it means to me, because I work with children sometimes, and a lot of times,
Yeah.
a lot of times when people have disabilities, they are altered. They think they're altered from their future, right? And you
Mhm.
are surpassing what people feel like you can do with a disability. Okay, I too have an unseen disability. People think that disabilities are always seen, and they're not always seen, right? And so just because you get up every day and you move around does not necessarily mean that we don't have disability. I think we all have some type of something going on where that we have to conquer. And that's what people don't understand. And so that's why this song means so much to me, because it means confidence, right? And it transforms what people normally see, you being blind and transgender, because in our community, they put a cap on the things that we can do, right? And so now let me
Course,
ask
right.
you this. Do you have a girlfriend, Ayana?
No, I don't. I am
Okay.
single as a
Yeah,
shower, baby. I'm single. I'm out
okay.
here.
Okay, because I'm letting people know that you want me to tell them if they're interested, hit you up.
Yep. Hit me
so,
up.
so you guys, if you're interested, just to let you know, Ayana is single and does not have a
Yep.
girlfriend. Are you currently looking? That's the thing.
I am looking for experiences. I just want to have a good time. I do. I want to have a good time. I want to meet nice people and have memorable experiences. That could be whatever it turns into.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we are here in Las Vegas, and I'm not sure if you're going to
Yes, I
come
love
here.
Vegas.
Yes, Vegas. Shout out to Vegas. And I'm not
Yes,
sure if
I
you're
love
gonna
Vegas.
come here. I would hope. This is what my hope is, okay? And I'm gonna throw it out there in the universe. I'm
Throw it out
hoping
there.
that you can come here and do a show right here in Las Vegas. I'm
Inshallah. I
welcoming
would love
you.
that.
I'm putting that. And
Speak
guess
it. You
who's
guys speak it.
yes, yes, yes. And guess who's gonna host the show? Yours truly, Her Flow, right
I
here
know that's right.
on Hot
Thank you so much.
702.5. I'm just putting it out there, okay? And I want to ask you too, when you started recording, the moment that you got into the studio, how did that make you feel? Because do you know how big your song? I don't think you know how big this song is. You have
Yeah, no, I don't think I do either.
300,000.
The last person
Yeah.
that interviewed me said that I didn't know how big the song was either. I was like, oh shit, I
You
don't
do
know.
not know. Do you know that on TikTok alone, you have over 300,000 followers? Did you know that?
Who,
300,000
me?
views on TikTok. People are making, yes, you,
Oh,
yes, you.
which sound is that?
Views, strut,
Oh, Strut.
300,000. Yes. And
Okay,
then,
got you. Right, right.
yes. And then not only that, yes. And then not only that, you have your views, 3 million views per week.
That's
Did you know
amazing.
that? It's
No, that's
amazing.
amazing.
Now, and somebody, if you want to call me and say, oh, Flo, you're wrong. Well, I did my research, and if I'm wrong, then somebody else messed up. It's not me, because I did my research. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So tell me this, because of the fact that you are now wanting to grow further in your career, who's helping you with that, and are you currently signed to a record label?
Yeah, no, I'm shout out Zeddy Will and Power Moves Inc. We've been collaborating and it's been amazing. They have been supporting me the entire way. This is like my favorite endeavor that I've, been going with thus far. I've never
Mm-hmm.
had people really look out and be like, hey, look, I want to help come together and you know, make this a memorable, a lifelong song. So yeah,
Okay.
I've
Okay.
been collaborating with them so far, and it's going well. Inshallah, it
Absolutely.
continues.
Shout out. How who is Matt Cool and what does he have to do with that song? I'm gonna let
Oh
you
my
tell me.
goodness, Matt Cool is an absolute genius. Shout out to Matt. I can tell you, Matt is a videographer. He's the videographer who shot Strut, and he and his team did something like, I mean, everyone can tell you their reaction when they saw that video. That was the genius of Matt. He did that. He did that. And I could feel, everybody could feel the energy in the room. It was, if you were there, the energy in the room. Matt felt the energy. He was like, wow, this is my best work yet. So shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Matt, the best videographer I know.
Yes, yes,
I say it on the
yes.
record.
Yes, yes. Shout out to Matt. Hi, Matt. Shout out to you. What we're going to do, we're going to come back and I want to tell you about the streetwear that was worn during the video and how it kind of transformed what fashion should be and what fashion really looks like. So we're going to come back. We're going
Yeah.
to play one song and then we're going to come back. You are tuned into the flow with Her Flow here on Hot 702.5. Thank you, Ayanna. I'm loving it. I'm
Thank
loving
you.
it.
Thank
Your
you.
main man 360 the poet from the morning wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hey, this is The Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. Tune in every Thursday at 5 p.m. to listen to dope people, dope topics, and dope vibes. Hey, this is Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, where we bring you the best in hip-hop, R&B, pop, and talk. Tune in. Hey, 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 you have tuned into The Flow with Her Flow here on Hot 702.5. I'm so excited, you guys. I have AYANNA Ify on the show, and he is the creator of Strut, you guys. Iconic, iconic. If you do not know what Strut is, you guys need to go on Bebo, on YouTube. You guys, he is on everything. He's on YouTube, Amazon, TikTok, iTunes, Tidal, SoundCloud, Audio Mac, and all the other platforms. You guys got to tune in. You guys got to tune in. Hi, Ayanna. I am back. It's so nice to see you again. Listen, I'm going to ask you a couple more questions and then listen, you have my information. I definitely want you to come back on. This was like an amazing interview.
So thank you.
Yes. And I want to talk about one more thing and then we're going to end the show. I want to talk about the fashion of Strut because I watched the video. Yeah, Matt Cole, he put together this video and he put streetwear together. He put model wear together. I mean, they had on things that I'm just like, he mixed a whole lot of combinations together. What was his idea? Like, I don't know if you know, but did he tell you what he was trying to create when he put these things together? Do you have any idea?
No, I think it was a large collaboration by the entire team. Like by the
Okay.
entire, everyone did such an amazing.
Okay, I tell you what, you guys, I think we lost them for a minute, but however, the interview was about to be over, you guys. And if you missed it, please, please, please go back to YouTube. You guys, you can go back, you can watch this. That was the iconic AYANNA Ify. And I tell you what, he's going to be on the show again. So if you missed it, you'll be able to come back. You guys, oh my God, I was honored. You have tuned into The Flow with Her Flow here on Hot 702.5 FM. I thank you for tuning in. And every single Thursday, you can find me here blazing hot. And I think we got him back. Hopefully we got him back. Did we get him back? Okay. All right. You guys have tuned into The Flow with Her Flow here on Hot 702.5. And I thank you for tuning in every single week. Yes. We'll talk to you later. Have a good evening.
Hi. Hey. What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars. On Hot 702.5FM.com.